Hello everybody, today I'm going to be going over how to use Movie Maker, and this is just going to be a very basic tutorial, but I'm going to show you how to edit a video, how to use all the basic animations and effects, and just how to use it. So first of all, this is what it looks like when you open it up. This will be where your video will be, and if you want to change the size you can, but right about in the middle is where I usually keep it. And you can either click here if you want to add your videos, or you can go up to the add photos and video button up at the top. So I pre-recorded a couple little things here. I have two videos that I want to add in, so you can click them and just add one in. There it goes. It was a little slow, and every once in a while this thing just kind of pops up on mine. I just have to get rid of it, but it probably won't on yours. So you can open it, but I'm gonna just shift and do both at the same time. So once again, that thing pops up for me, but just ignore it. And so I have these two videos here. Sometimes they'll take a little while. You can see down here it says loading audio data, and once it loads you can just see that it is playing. Now mine is very laggy like this. I don't know if yours will be like that, but I just have to normally put up with it. But once you save your final video, it won't be like that, I promise. So there we go, we got my little video. And if you want to add a title, you can click title, and it will create a little area below or in front of it that says my movie, and it will last 7 seconds, but you can change how long. Say I just want 3 seconds, and I'm going to type in, let's see, get back here. So we're going to click on it, and you can type in whatever you want here. I'm just going to type, hey, sup? And you can then change this black portion here to how long you want it. If you want it to be just the same as this, what you're going to do is scroll down to the end here, go to Video Tools, click Edit, and you can see you can choose how long you want it to be. So I'm going to have it be 3 seconds, just like that. So we're going to go back to the home here, and you can also add captions to your video. So this will be just like a title, but instead of a black screen, it will show up on your video. And you can once again click on it, and you can type in whatever you want. You can move it around like this, and up at the top here are all your settings for it. So you can change the font, you can change the size if you want it italicized or underlined, or not underlined but bolded, and you can change the color of it and transparency if you want it to be see-through. You can change all this stuff here. You can play around with it. And you can also choose how it comes in and out, and also an outline down here. So you got all of these options. If you want the text to zoom, you can watch it, and it will actually start to zoom in just like this, and it will play as your video's going. Or you can have it simply just not have anything and click none. Or you can mess around with it. There's a whole bunch. It will fade in with this one, and like I said, it's customizable. You can do whatever. And to choose the length, like say I want to move it around, I can just click on it with the left mouse and drag it around. Say I want it down here, want it back up at the top, but I want it to be right at the beginning, so it's right there. And say I only want it to be a few seconds long. Once again, you can change how long you want it to go on, and it will set to that time. And so the next thing I'm going to move on to here is up here, the themes. Now you can just mess around with themes. Like this one here will change all of your videos, so it has like a filter on it, and they all do different things. You can mess around with them, but they're just different themes that you can have for yours. You can also add music to your video. You simply click music and you can just add it in. What I do is go to YouTube and look up non-copyrighted ones, and simply just save them and then add them in like that. You can also go to webcam video, and I think I'm going to pop up here, but before I do, I'm just going to click out of that. But you can record yourself if your camera, or if your whatever you're using to record, your laptop or computer has a video on it. As long as it has a video on it, you can record a webcam with it. You can also record narration if you want to just put a voiceover or something on it. And that's basically all of the settings you have with this one. You can rotate your things left and right, just like this, if you want to. And that's about it for this page. So going on to animations, this is where you can edit all of your clips. So as you can see this is also something you can just mess around with. It will change all these little transitions. Here is the first one, and there's a whole bunch of them, so you can mess around with them and choose whatever you want. And you can also choose how you want your videos to be viewed as. Pan and zoom is what it's called. So if you want it to, start over in the corner and it will slowly go up. See, this one says pan up along left. It will move up along as the video goes, but I'm just going to leave that for now. And you can also choose the duration of that. If you want it to be really quick, you can choose 0.25, or if you want it to be longer, you can click 2 seconds. So now on to visual effects. These are basically like filters for your video, and they will last the entire thing basically, unless you want motions and fades. Like this one will have it fade in from black, or no, this one's the ripple. This one's fade in from black right here, but you can see this one will have it ripple in. It looks very odd, but it will do that throughout your video. And you can have it mirrored, so it's like opposite, upside down. It's a whole bunch of different things, all customizable. You can have it blurry. If you want it blurry, go ahead. And you can do all that. And that's all there is for visual effects. Now onto project. I don't really use this much, but you can emphasize your video, emphasize music, or no emphasis if you want to. You can also choose widescreen or standard, but I don't normally mess around with these very often. So now view, I also don't really mess around with much, but you can zoom out and it will change how big your things are here, and that's good if you're like working on a longer video and you want to see everything at once. You can choose the zoom outs or zoom ins. And now going on to video tools, you can also see I have text up here. If you click on text tools, it will go to editing your text, and if you go to video, it will work on your video. So you can choose your video volume here if you want your video to be quiet, and if you just want to like add a voiceover, like say I don't want this sheep baaing in my video, I will go and scroll down to this little, to basically mute it, and then I can add music in or add a voiceover here, or if I can just leave it if I want and leave it at normal, or if you want it to be loud, you can do that. And you can also have it fade in and fade out. I know if I add music, I like to have it fade in and then fade out so it doesn't just sound abrupt. You can change the speed of your video if you want it to be super fast. You can do that. I think that was too fast for my video, but if you want to, have everything go at 2 times speed, it will. And like I said, my video's kind of jumpy, but yours probably won't be like that. But remember, if you save it, it won't be jumpy like that. And now these parts right here, the split, trim, set, and set start point and end point, they are what I use pretty often. Say I wanted to split my video right here and make it into 2. I want to change this back to normal real quick so it's not jumpy. I can just click split, and now I have 2 videos. And so say I wanted to cut out a chunk in the middle here, I would click split again, and now I have 3 videos from my original one, and I right click on it and click remove. And now it will go straight to where I started up again. So you can cut out areas of your video if you want to. You can also click the set start point. So say I wanted to cut out this little part right here, and I wanted to start right here. I can click set start point, and as you can see, it will start right here, right from this video. This clip will start right here instead of where I had it before, and I can do that with this one too. Say I wanted it to start right about here. I can click set start point and it will get rid of all the stuff before it that's in that same clip. And it's the same with the endpoint. If I wanted it to end right about here instead, you can also click split and then remove this endpoint, or you can just click set endpoint and it will get rid of all this extra stuff at the end for you. Now that is about it for this video. If you have any more questions, you can go ahead and ask me in the comment section and I'll try to answer them. And once you're done, you can click save movie and you can mess around with your settings. I normally do for high definition display and it will save it. So that's about it. And you also have your stuff right here. If you want to save your project, you can do all that stuff. I will answer any questions that you have in the comment section, but I hope you enjoyed. I went over it pretty briefly. I might have a more in-depth one later on, but that's about it. So thanks for watching.